This is Liberty Prime with Based Builders, and welcome back to 2 Point Museum. Now, if I remember right, at the tail end of the last episode, our expedition had just gotten back with a brand new exhibity.
Announcement. The museum has a new exhibit, but we don't know what it is yet.
So let's dig right on in and see what we got. I would like to open this crate. I can't quite remember who we sent after it, though. Alright, it was Dan Windmill. He is already ranked 2, and he is already halfway to 3. So great for him. He's injured, though. Darn it, I forgot to do that first aid kit. Oops. Sorry, Dad. Didn't mean to. Got distracted. Boldadillo skeleton. Who's a nice boulder? Is it you? Alright, it's commonly seen and it's average. So, hey, better than nothing. But it's incomplete, so that means it is going to get better. This goes under dinosaur bones, so I guess we put it in our new exhibity space.
The gift shop is fantastic.
Which I'm all spun around. Okay, this is where it goes. Let's rotate this and just plonk it somewhere right about here. Oh, but I dare not tread too close to that, apparently. Let's see if putting it over here would be better. That might actually be a little bit better. Alrighty. We can move it around if we need to. Obstruction! The cold mines are the next location on the Bone Belt map. But the route is blocked by an obstruction at Cranial Crossing. Okay. Well, I'll deal with that pretty soon. Obstructions are points of interest, POIs, that don't offer exhibities, and block your path to new locations on the map. Plan expeditions to clear an obstruction. Alright. Is that what I need all these extra janitors for?
Medical attention.
Staff in need of medical attention. Okay, yeah, that's right. You know what? Let's pause here for a second, because there's just a little bit too much going on. Passing through Cranial Crossing will be dangerous, really dangerous, but you'll need to train an expert in survival skills before we can attempt the expedition. See, I've been wondering how you train them in skills. You'll find the training room is the answer to many of the questions facing the museum. Alrighty then. I'm so glad that you're going to let me do that. We have unlocked the training room. I figured we'd have to unlock it. And where on earth am I supposed to put this kind of thing? Maybe we'll put it back here somewhere. And I'm still not sure what all I'm going to do with all this space. I did forget that I've got all this space. And I should probably make use of it pretty soon. But anyway, so we need a training room. We need a janitor. We need all this. We need to get this guy over into the health pod thing. All right, yeah, he is in his, what is this, a bandage box, I think it was. So at least that's already going for me. But, alright. Boy. This game has decided to start throwing things at me a little fast, so I'm just going to pause whenever I need to. And we're going to see. This donation stand should still be getting this new exhibity. Wait, I didn't think that was the sharp on tops. I thought that was the Boldadillo or whatever. But that's because the sharps on top, but whatever it's called is getting in the way of whatever else it's called. The Boldadillo skeleton is 96% clean, so we need maybe a third expert. I think we're just going to have to staff up quite a bit here, because apparently we still need a janitor. We might start needing another security guard soon. We've got 3 janitors. Apparently that's still not enough. And we're going to need another assistant soon, I'm sure. I would like to up the experts. All right, we have Lola Fool. Oh, that's just such a heartening name there. We have Mandy Eggman and Lily Thumper. I love the names in this game. All right, well, let's see about Lola Fool. Rapid Restoration. I'm probably going to hire you then. Boosts exhibity restoration proficiency. She's nibble. Oh, and she's a snake charmer. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna get you almost certainly. She's immune to snake bite expedition events. And it also helps if you remember to put the first aid kit in the helicopter. But anyway, see, Mandy Eggman is a prehistory expert with survey skills, and she is loyal, but she's not immune to snake bites. So, okay. Lily Thumper has survey skills and is delicate, slows recovery from injuries. And she has a nice smelling face. Oh, that's so sweet. Improves immediate environment by 5%. And, hey, I like that. You might get hired just because of how sweet that is. But no, not this time. It's going to be Lola Fool. Because she does rapid restoration, she's nimble, and she's a snake charmer. So, 3 pluses, no minuses. She is hired. Where shall we put you? You probably need to do some cleaning up in here. And yes, I know that I need to do that. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to hire an assistant for that pretty soon, too. Let's see. And yes, I am going to build the training room. But I keep getting told that I need another janitor. Worst case, we accidentally get too many. Alrighty, well, Ross Plunge is a janitor, fire resistant, which is what we got last time. And he's a toilet terror. He depletes toilet maintenance on use minus 100%. So I have rejected that before. I think we're going to reject it again. Sorry, dude. Let's see about Amy Basket. Workshop. Required to work in workshop. She's also bean-brained. Well, you're the winner so far, Amy Basket. Let's see about Maisie Gold. These names are kind of boring this time. Maisie is also required to work in workshop, but she's a toilet terror, so we're going to go ahead and reject you. We don't want any toilet terrors. So I believe it's down to Amy Basket. And let's put you... Well, we could put you in the gift shop. We could put you in the bathroom. We got all these toilet terrors running around, or trying to run around. Well, anyway, let's see where we can fit in this training room. I think that we're going to put it over here for now. Where's the door to this place, though? Okay, yeah, the door is there. Let's get spun around so that we can see what we're doing a little bit better. Let's see, how is poor little Dan doing, by the way? Well, he's been paused, so he's not really doing all that much. I wonder how big our training room needs to be. Develop staff, minimum room size 3x3. Training room, where do you see yourself in 5 hours? Y'all, I had my whole office space experience moment, whatever you want to call it, at a very early age. So I have not been doing the 9 to 5 for a very long time. I've been working for myself, and I love it. Let's see, this needs to be 3x3. And it's just so hard to... I don't want to just put down one at a time. I would like you to let me put down the whole 3x3. There we go. And I'll put in a door somewhere over here. And here is whatever else I need, apparently. No clue which way I should have it pointing. Let's just put you up in the corner. What else do we need? Apparently we need a desk. I'm going to try to stuff as much stuff in here as I can. I don't even know what all it's having me put down yet. Let's spin you around here just a little bit. Or just a lot of bit. You know what? Let's see. Might as well put this all up in one side. I'm sure that there will be more stuff as... Ooh, wrong direction. I'm sure that we will have more stuff that we need to fit in here eventually. And I think I kind of want to move this desk over. We might as well center it all a little bit better this time. We can just always stuff things together next time. Do we need a filing cabinet where ubiquity meets obsolescence? Zero in museum. Alrighty, metal bin, a tasteful place for your putrid waste. I think every room should have one of these. but we might not necessarily be able to fit it where I meant to. Well, we can just rearrange stuff as needed. For now, you're going to be right by the door. And we've already got everything that we need in here. Oh, it's 3x2. I thought it was 3x3. Oh, well, too bad. It's just going to have to be slightly bigger. Maybe we'll get new stuff later on. Okay, so we've got the training room. I'd be willing to bet that we need some staff for it. Nice new assistant. Isabel Lillywhite. Jacques Haircut. And Hugo Tool. Okay, accomplished admission. Bookworm. That actually... Bookworm, which improves training speed by 25%. Although I don't know if that's him training others or him being trained. And we might not actually need it. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to stop doing this until I'm told that I need to do it. Because we might not actually need one of those for that room. Maybe they just train on their own. We'll find out. Let us unpause here.
And again.
As the narrator starts in.
If you need more cash and fewer questions,
this is definitely monetizing. How many janitors do you want,
will have
people?
You jumping through hoops. But we're here to make sure our sky-high rates are in reach for everyone. Swindles.
Right, so let's
it's
just
so easy.
keep on throwing
It's like
janitors at this
robbing
place.
us.
I don't even have any applicants, so I think something is wrong with you.
Guests feeling uninformed should educate themselves somehow.
I agree. Right, we've got plenty of donations going on over here. And it looks like we've got a decent number going on over here as well. I still should probably rearrange this area near the entrance. And I would still kind of like to have a nice wall going on there. Now, how did that work? I think like so. Let me Q&D around just a little bit. It's not quite as much fun as FAFO, but it definitely does something. And now, I was thinking that if I have a wall here-ish, I wonder if I can make it diagonal. Just sort of like a little
Staff should see
prowl.
attention in the museum before
Yeah.
going to a hospital.
We got at least a little bit more space to put things against, and a nice little walkway for all the people entering the museum. We might want to move some of these over here, or maybe extend the wall a little bit or something, but for now I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do with that, but I'm eventually going to do something with it. Alright, let's just get out of here. What do we need to do next? We need to train an expert in survival skills. Alright. Let's see how that works. Where are my experts? They are wandering around loose. Let's see how Dan's doing. At least I know where... Well, I was about to say at least I know where he is, but now he's not there anymore. Well, good for him. You are a building. You look like a janitor. We really don't need all these janitors. I don't know why it keeps insisting that we do.
Guests are reminded to act like you're reading. No one likes an idiot.
Okay. Are you an expert? Yes, you are Dan Windmill. And I keep sending you off on these detailed ones, so maybe you should be the one that we train. Let's train you. Oh, okay, we can train all of them from here. What we need most is survival skills, not service skills. Well, actually, this does sound handy. But let's train more of you in survival skills. How many people do I have? I've got... I don't think these people are all mine. How do I find out whether or not you're mine? Okay, we want expert. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. All right, let us do it this way. Ready for training. You need some survival skills, especially after that mistake that I made in not giving you the first aid kit. Survival skills. Instincts can and will only take you so far. Effects. This is required for dangerous expeditions. Plus 25% bandage box treatment speed. Plus 25% expedition ailment recovery speed. Desired salary goes up, though, it looks like. I'm going to give them all training in that. I don't see how much money I've got, but I think we can afford that for all of them. Let's see if we can just keep on doing this. There are other things of interest, but this is a good spot to start. And you is also going to get all educated. Oh, max level reach. Oh, I'm sorry, Lola. Apparently I can't train you yet. Well, phooey. But actually, first in, first out kind of a deal, because I think you're the one that I hired most recently. Well, I think you might get to go on the next expedition.
Period was absolutely ages ago.
So let's go ahead and start that going. We are training an expert in survival. We need to clear cranial crossing to access cold mines. And we need to display an exhibity from the cold mines. Alrighty, well, let's go ahead and start off an expedition. If I can remember to do the left mouse button instead of the right mouse button, that might help. Is there anything else we can discover here? And is this cranial crossing? Yeah, this is cranial crossing. We're still waiting for somebody to get trained. Is there anything else here that we can do? We've only got it 35% surveyed, so... Oh yeah, and that extra 5% is because we had our most recent guy go on a detailed survey expedition, whatever. Alright, well, let's start set up, and let's go ahead and do this before we forget. They could potentially find a shortcut, get a snake bite, or encounter quicksand. Survival skills are needed to counter this event. I would love to do that. But I think we're going to fill it with the poor one who's not in training. So, ooh, but this is the snake charmer. I had forgotten about that. Yeah, I did like Lola a lot. So let's go ahead and go with you. Maybe we don't need the first aid kit after all, so let's go with the expedition journal on this one. And I guess that's removed because she's a snake charmer, so we don't have to worry about that. We do have to worry about the quicksand. Sorry, girl. Alright, it is spring, and so there might be some spring-related dangers. I don't know if quicksand is a spring-related danger. It's probably not a winter-related danger. But, alright, shall we go with safe or detailed? Good question. I keep favoring the detailed, but... Well, you know what? Then we can get it up to a number ending in 0 for the amount of survey, presumably. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Asked questions. I'm not sure when the museum closes. I've never made it that far.
And I'm going to remember to quick save. I remember that that's a thing. Alrighty, let's take a look around and see what else we can start working on.
If you're going to take pictures, at least photograph the exhibits. You're not that interesting.
Alright, well, let's see what this is telling me, if anything. So it's just telling me the tickets sold are $129. And we're not getting big long lines anymore. That's kind of a shame. Maybe we need more buzz. Let's keep a quick eye on anything else that needs some eyes. And maybe take a little bit closer of a look here and possibly even add some more decorations. Just a tiny little bit more. It's so hard to stop. Let's keep you as a bench over here somewhere too. Well, somewhere. For the moment, let's just put a bench there. Ooh, a nice cargo corner bench. Want some kind of good corner. We could go with the temple corner bench because we've already got that theme for this bench. But I'm not sure that I actually like this bench. You know what? I think I'm going to replace this with one I like a little bit better. Well, I don't know. I mean, it does kind of make sense to have the whole overgrown look. Maybe we'll make some other room a different theme with this kind of thing. And I guess we will go with the corner bench for this little corner. Still not sure what I'm going to do with this little corner, but we're going to do something eventually. It'll come to me. But for the moment, you get a nice bench. And I will eventually put something else there, even if it's just another exhibity or two. There are a lot of jobs for janitors around the museum. Yeah, you keep telling me that. How many do I need? Seriously, people. Do I actually even have any? Okay, at least I've got some applicants now. Grain Stud Muffin. Or Jimmy Humbug. I like your name better. I have actually been known to say Bah Humbug occasionally for fun. Alright, we can have mechanics, but he's delicate. I do enjoy having mechanics, but, you know, we've already got one of those and we've already got a fire resistance. But Jimmy Humbug is loyal, that's a bonus. Let's see about Clint Monk. He's a bookworm, that's at least new and different. I'm kind of tempted to go with you, Clint Monk. You're level 2.
Attention, the expedition team have returned. Good for them.
You're the least expensive. But you guys are appealing as well. Ooh, an expedition is finished. Well, I'll get to that in a little while. Because we have to hire yet another janitor. Let's see. Okay, yeah, Grain was the one who was delicate, so I don't think so. We don't really need that. Even though I'm not sure that janitors are going to get injured all that often. But eventually, probably we can send these assistants off on something else. I don't know, let's just go with the loyal and fire-resistant Jimmy Humbug, whose name I like best anyway. Now please stop asking me for janitors for a little while longer. We already got them. We got what, 5, 6, 23? Oh, we have an expert that is trained in survival skills. But I think we're going to have to put that into effect next visit. Send out our new expert on the next episode. And the same with opening up this new and tempting crate.
Guests who are unable to show a valid ticket will be named and then shamed.
Oh, I do love that PA person. But anyway, if you are loving this game as much as I seem to be enjoying that PA person, then please do leave a like on this video and please subscribe to the channel so that you can keep up with all the interesting things that the PA person says. And so you can see what is in this crate and what happens when we send out an expert with survival skills on our next expedition. And I will see all of y'all in the next 2 Point Museum video. Bye.